Alright. Alright, Mike. Hello, everybody. Back with Zelda. How are we all today? How are you, Mike? I know Jen's not going to be here because I like to go have fun, ain't I? Gone to a Renaissance fair, which is nice. I was supposed to go to a Renaissance fair last year, but unfortunately, it weren't open, so we ended up going to where was it? Rhode Island instead. Which maybe it was better. I don't know. I very much enjoyed Rhode Island. Says a fun fact about Renaissance fairs. So where we last left off, we just chilled with the fairy for a bit. Netflixed and chilled, as they call it. Now, what I do know is I need stealthing trouts for an upgrade, and I had a look, so we haven't even seen any yet. Apparently they live around here, around the forest, so we're going to go there next and have a look. Just have a look, see what we can find. Now, to go back to last stream, and especially since Jen ain't here, although I'll tell her I said this. She says she looked back at the whole dragon scenario, if you remember the dragon debate from last stream. And she said the dragon was there and that I missed it. So if that's the case, I humbly apologise. I didn't see it, but I was in the heat of the game. Mike, I know you didn't see it. And you went back to look purposefully. And you said you didn't see it. Now, I haven't gone back and checked myself, I believe, my dear. So, I apologise for missing the dragon. Apparently that was the case. I thought it was going to send me right up into the sky. So yeah, there we go. That's that. I will choose to believe her. So we need to go this way. The fairy's over there, so we need to go this way. We're going to look for some trout. Having said that, apparently it's easier to find them at night. So I'm going to make a fire. Or use this. It's handy, isn't it? May well have missed it, so can't rule out Jen being right. Given what I know about this game, she probably is correct. I'm just blind. Yeah, I mean, what I've come to notice, especially when I'm recording games, because you know, when you record, like when you're streaming, when you're recording games, you're so focused on the task at hand and try not to screw up or anything like that because you're doing it in front of an audience, that you know, you don't sort of like pay too much attention to your surroundings, or at least not as much as what you normally would. So, you know, I very well could have missed it. I saw the light dragon. I was fixated on the light dragon. Apparently the yeah, it makes sense based on what everyone's told me about the mechanics that the dragon was there. But you know, I just couldn't see it. That's what I said to her, and she was like, you know, I saw the dragon on my game, so my one worked. I was like, we very well probably did, but I didn't see it on mine. I don't know what that means. I was going to avoid these enemies. I just want to look for troutage. I mean, we're going to need a lot. I feel as though we're probably not going to get 30 in one go. I believe it was 30 I needed. So it might well be something we're going to have to come back later to get more. Yeah, this on the map is, I guess, the mode. Apparently they light up at night. I'm still being chased by villains. That looks like a shrine I haven't done So I'll mark that just in case not. So it specifically said the moat around the Great Raw Forest. That's not one, is it? Well, that could be one. That's what a picture. Oh, I have to get in closer. Oh, I need to get in like really close. Oh god. Would it be easier for me to just... Can I? Grab that. No, game. Every time, it's always when I'm wanting to do something. I better not be screwed with this trout. Oh, scared. There we go, got it. Right, I'll tell you what then, what I do want to do is go back to that river area that I was at before that had loads of sneaky snails. See whether they've respawned now. Right, can I do this? Can I? Hold. Yes. So you get a picture of a trout. And then what I'm going to do is I need to find... There it is, straight away. Assume I've got... Oh no, I haven't got an eyeball on the thing. How are you, Mike? How's your day been? How's your weekend been? But it is just easier doing that, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna need a lot more trout than this. I was at my colleague's retirement party yesterday. He's worked at my restaurant. So I'll say the restaurant, he's worked at the building. Because it's gone through like different, you know, names owned by different people. Since I believe the mid-90s. And so I'm sick of it after like 4 years. Frog. Oh, where's the frog gone? Ah. Children packing away before we go away. That's good. It's Skegness, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Yes. That's 2. How much charge can I put into this? Fuck. Have it will swim back. There it is. Oh, there's a few there. I need some swim gear. Would I be right in thinking it's going to be the same as Breath of the Wild, where if I want swim gear, I'm basically going to have to do a bunch of Zora stuff? Right. Got my next vacay until November. Very excited. Going to the desert. I've been to a desert before. I asked Jen about Arizona. I was like, kind of said it as a kind of joke, like, oh, is this the kind of place where there's going to be like buffalo skulls on the the ground? There's like a snake coming out of the eye socket, and all this is happening right next to a cactus. It's like, yeah. It's like, huh? I kind of want to actually try and catch them rather than shoot these ones. No! You stupid idiot. Nearly ruined my chance. Oh, you did ruin my chance. Oh, there we go. Nearly. To be honest, I've probably got more than what I thought I would by now. So I'm not disappointed. Well, there's dragonflies. God, there's loads, and there's a wooden platform there. I can make use of that. Oh God. I don't know, I've got to quit. Let's get the Master Sword out. Oh, meat. I'll definitely have the meat. Want the meat. Yes, he drowned. All this stuff belongs to me now. I think I've done the right thing, because literally just before I started playing this, started streaming this, I was playing Lies of P. It's a Bloodborne-like game. And when I would play Bloodborne before I started playing this, it always got me ready. Oh, shall I attach a fan to that? Make it easier to get the trout. Do you know what? For a bit of fun, why not? Oh, should I use a steering stick? I was just gonna take the fan off and replace it. Oh, I've got 12 of them. That's loads. Oh, it's a duck. Or was a or was a fish. Oh, some duck. Just talking about duck the other day. Eating duck. About to finish Oracle of Ages in the end game, but no, oh, that's good. I honestly don't remember like that much about it. Link's Awakening I can tell you a lot more about, but the Oracle games I haven't. But they are really, really good. I do enjoy the Oracle games. It's funny because it's like when they release a new 2D Mario game or 2.5D, whatever you want to call it, I don't get that excited. Like the new Mario Wonder game, I'm not really that excited about it. But if they announce a new 2D Zelda game, I'm all over it. Like, yes. I mean, it's like, I don't know, I think I just prefer my 3D Mario. There's nothing wrong with 2D Mario. It's like 3D Mario, like, it gets the fizz going, if you know what I mean. You know, good old Mario 64, Mario Odyssey. I mean, Zelda works both ways. If they announce a new 3D Zelda, a new 2D Zelda, I'm excited. God, I can't find any more stealthing trouts here. I'm worried I'm scaring them all away though by being on a boat, but it's not like I'm scaring the ducks away. Yeah, not till I'm right up next to them, I mean. Maybe it's just that one bit. Maybe that's where all the stealthing trouts live. I did start playing the Pokemon trading card game though on the Game Boy thing on Switch. That's how I learned to play the Pokemon trading card game. I was about to say I know I've been here before and now I remember why. I was just thinking about this the other day. I haven't fought one of these Ganons for a while. So let's do it. Surely must have got a picture of you before, yeah. I need to get used to the attacks again. I need to get better with dodging. Well, I just got done playing Noise of P. There we go. Well, I was really hoping there was actually a Pokemon trading card game too. I was really hoping they'd release that. It was only ever released in Japan. Can't carry any more weapons. Do you know what? To be honest, I don't really like the cannon. I've been trying. Can't get into using it. I got my heart back. It's weird how this is a Ganon spot, isn't it? Everything in the grass. Well, where's my ship? I thought I parked it like there, but either didn't or it's disappeared. Oh, yeah. Where is it? There it is. No. Oh god. It costs me no stamina to float here. I'll consume teas of the kingdom while I'm waiting. One, I'm away now, you can come back. Goodness sake. Got on your pay. Where are ya? Lost it. Goodness sake. How many have I got? Eesh. Oh, it's 10. There we go. I'm a third of the way. Actually thought it was going to take a lot longer to get a potential 30. Right, where are ya? Ah, there we go. There's one. Yes. Now that's stealthy, are you? I kind of like hunting for ingredients to upgrade my stuff. It's a pain when it's like you gotta find, you know, like loads of river snails and there's only like 2 in existence. Apart from that, it's like I quite enjoy looking for stuff. There's one, see it. 2. Ah. Both got away. I'll have you. For fuck's sake. I've got nothing that'll help me with the swimming now. Oh, I can't get him now. I don't know what's wrong. Part of it is I'm scared to spam A because of our friend here. So for that reason, he's out. Just for a bit. You can come back later. Got the stuff written down, but once again, my whiteboard keeps rubbing off on stuff. It's barely legible. God, I've got to stay now till the rain stops. Risk it. Oh, it's wanted my stamina to grow back here. Oh, come on. actually use the stamina. There we go. Dear me, that was a lot of work. But we made it. I spent nearly an in-game day dealing with this. I came here at night, and it's 5:30. It's Link should be at home watching Pointless now. It's funny how I spotted a mistake on Pointless, then shortly after Richard Osman left. Don't blame him. I think I can see my platform on the right that I made. Going to try and go back and get it. I'm worried that I scared all the fish off though, because as soon as I made that platform and started riding it, the sensor indicated nothing. Could have just been there was none there, or could have been I scared them, so... Oh, I don't know. I know, I can't see it. Perhaps it won't. Perhaps I didn't see it. Right, is my kind of plan. To glide over the water. Yes, until that happens. Oh, is it you? There we go, it's going well. Going well. So as I say, we need 30 of these. One way of keeping track will simply be entering the pause menu every now and then to have a look. I mean, halfway there. Still nothing. It's a giant cube in the sky. Is it a game cube? So a colleague at work, well technically I'm an ex-colleague, it weren't personally retired. Was telling me about how her son, literally like a couple of years ago, bear in mind he's like I think like 6, 7, 8 or something like that, what he wanted for Christmas more than anything was, quote, a games cube. I was like, wow. That's nice, but it triggered me every time I heard games cube. I'm like, it's not a games cube. But I appreciated the story too much to sort of like make any kind of effort to correct. Must be an expensive game now, though, getting a GameCube. Like if you wanted to have your GameCube be your main console. I need to take this hoodie off. It's warm now. Oh. it just triggered me every time I heard it. It was like a games cube. I was like, I mean, that's really good, but no. But still appreciate it. I like it when people like talk about and still enjoy older games. Something I love about Jen is like she loves like obviously new games that come out, but she loves talking about and playing the classics. I mean, the funny thing is about older games as well, though. Like sometimes I get a bit worried about playing them again. Like the classic example to me was GoldenEye. I was like, I'm so used to modern FPSs that I've got a horrible fear I'm going to play GoldenEye and find it horrible to play. Absolutely horrible to play. And I didn't. I really enjoyed it. Not only did I really enjoy it, but I did everything in the game. I mean, okay, I didn't. It's not like I maxed every setting on 00 mode, 007 mode, and beat the game, you know, with enemies being able to one-hit kill me and having 1000% accuracy. Well, I beat the game on 00 Agent. I knocked every cheat. You know. And you know, I genuinely got like fairly good at it, but way better than when I was a kid. So it's a relief to me that there's still like that level of muscle memory in there. See, I played, I think I actually played it on Xbox, and I couldn't get on with it. I just played the original, and then I was like, I'm just going to try some of the levels on Xbox, and it was a real struggle. Now, I would have to, now when you say set the controls, I know you can pick like 3 or 4 default control methods. Can I individually select what every button and what every analog stick does? Because then I can enjoy it properly. But I just could not get on with the controls that were picked for me. As I say, like I was well into playing Nintendo 64 version again at the time. I was just like, I don't know how anyone could do facility under 2 minutes 5 seconds on 00 Agent with these controls. It's like it doesn't feel like I'm going as fast when I'm vectoring. Oh, I've got 21 now. I'm nearly there. I didn't think I'd actually be able to potentially do this on one run. Oh no, I'm on the right. Yeah. I'm about like 3/4 of the way around the lake. I might not be able to do it on one run. I mean, thankfully, some games it doesn't matter. Like Paper Mario is what I'm playing through right now. on Nintendo 64. You don't really need top tier controls to replay that game. God, absolutely horrendous the fact that they keep the whole rain thing in the game. I mean, I'll equip this, it's not going to do that much to help me. Come on, trout. Oh, don't just leave the trout. Come back later. I can see him from a fair bit of distance away, so... I'll go over to this side. No. Oh. Does it put me over on the other side? That's quite handy, actually. Close. I mean, I've put that pin there, but surely I don't actually need that pin. Surely that I've done that shrine. I mean, showing that I've done it. Why is that pin still there? Did it just not disappear when I went there? Did I leave it there for a reason? That's the question. The cloak of doubt. There they are. There's 3 of them. Really like all these, please. Oh, I'm in now, 26, need 4 more. Can I do it? I'll do it in one run. What's the most recent like modern game you played, Mike? Out of interest. A couple of them, like 3 recent modern games you played. They've been playing have you been playing? I don't think you've been playing Pikmin, have you? No, yeah, you have. Yeah. Don't know why I doubted myself. I know you've been playing Pikmin 2. Well, Pikmin 1 for sure. Very excited, I'll soon be playing the game. It's been out for just a little over a year, I believe. It's been on my list for a bit. I was going to play some spooky games. Duck. Spooky games for Halloween. I played the recently released After Dream recently. The video's rendering as we speak. That'll be released tomorrow. A little spooky indie puzzle game. First we picked me, I haven't got to 4 yet. Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, the funny thing is, like growing up, when it came to decide what game to buy next, length was a big part of it. Obviously, you don't buy that many games back then, so you wanted to make sure you got one that would last you a while. And yeah, that's a big part of it. I remember going to Game Station. I literally bought Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey on Xbox 360 solely because they were 3 and 4 discs long respectively. So bought them. Thankfully they're outstanding games, especially Blue Dragon's one of my all-time favourite games. That's one I want to play either on the channel or stream at some point. Gonna try and glide. There we go. Oh, trout. Oh, I didn't want it to go down that fast. But I think, like recently, because there's so many games now, I've come to appreciate the shorter game more. You know, it's one I can bang out fairly quick. You know, enjoy it. I imagine to like people who like films, it's like, you know, Star Wars is great because you can watch a whole bunch of different Star Wars films one after the other, but sometimes you just want to film it, it's its own thing. I'm trying to get a grip on there. Just let me, maybe I can get a grip up here. Ay, ay, ay. Is it a useful hack to buy me a little bit of time? It's to just like, if you run out of stamina climbing, when you land in the water you get just a little bit of extra stamina. I should just let myself drown, really, it's probably just faster. Oh, here we go. There we go, no drowning necessary. That's it. Let's get a little bit more stamina up. Yeah. It's like nowadays I just need a shorter game, like to fit in with all these big games. Because I keep trying to play big games. It's hard. So Jen's very much experiencing that problem right now because it's like, I'm there to playlist. She's got to do Baldur's Gate, Hogwarts Legacy, Tears of the Kingdom, Horizon Zero Dawn. There we go, we got 30. Yeah. Look at that, we just about reached the end. Sensational. Right, I want to warp. So where's that little dig dog? There it is. It's that lake. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go here. Then she's playing Minecraft. And so I'm very much sucked into Minecraft right now. Any spare time I get for gaming goes into Minecraft. Like, it's just the most fun right now. Oh, but like a little crow. That's something new. Oh, please count. Yes. Right, where's my big axe? This might be better for just chopping down trees. Well, not chopping down the trees. Oh, I guess it's just going to chop down the trees. There we go. I can grab the apples to my heart's content now. Oh, okay. Don't really want to push the log, but oh well. Oh, golden apple. Two golden apples. I like the apples, they're great for just, you know, if you eat something that heals you, sans 3 hearts, just use the apples to finish them off. I love having loads of apples. Right, that'll do. Need to go west, so this way. Oh, help our friend. Make us the sword. There you go. Oh, that's nice. Nice little bonus. It's one way to make me happy. Free food. Yes. I love free food. Still straight. Let's just go up the mountain. I think that'll just be easier, wouldn't it? Don't woo me. Well, you're all worth prime meat. I'll take you all down. Yes. I do need money right now. I'm going to be doing lots of upgrading, especially with all these stealth things. There's a fun question. What's the last meal that you never had to pay for? What did you have? Oh, it's a silver moblin. I'll beat him up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh. Jumped the wrong way. I was sat on the floor. Yes. Oops. I think I can see where the Octorok is. Oh, there's a carrot. Where's the Octorok? Oh, there you are. Oh, you weren't far from where I thought you were. Doesn't have to take away his turn to buy me a pizza. That's nice. I remember last time I had a pizza. I really need to make a pizza again. It's friggin' now homemade pizza. Oh, what caused that then? What pushed that? Homemade pizzas are really top tier. So easy to make. I need to make some brown bread again. Right, I need to get my sneaky creatures. Are you number 68? Yeah. Yes, they're back. Sorry, Fox, I know you're relaxing, but survival of the fittest and all that. I think you'll find in this world, I am the natural selection. Oh, where's the sneaky river snail? There it is. One this way. What enemies around? Crab. Sneaky. What else was around these parts? See right here. Is there any more this way? seemingly not. I mean, there were a load of fireflies here, but it's hard to get them. Duck. I'll take a picture of the fireflies. I'll get all these silent princesses. There's like a load somewhere. Yeah. This is nice. This is a nice area. Go grab these fireflies in midair. Right. Someone grab at least a few of these. What's that? Come on, fireflies, come here. Bum 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 bum. God. Yes. We've got a mighty car. It's my first mighty car. Look at them all. But how am I supposed to get them? I got one. I'll get all this lotus stuff as well. It feels like those are easy to get in large quantities, so it's definitely worth me getting now. I'm sure there's more I could get, but the snails were the main thing for me. Let's have a look. Sneaky river snail. 5 fulfills, that's probably all I need. You know what I should do? It would be a really intelligent thing to do, since this is like such a good place to come. Makes sense, doesn't it? I can go down to that area then where the mushrooms are if I want to. Which I'm not going to right now. What do you want to do? Go to a fairy fountain. And at that well as well, because I marked it, there are fairies there, so I can get a few fairies. I don't know why I wouldn't want to get some fairies. Fairies. I don't know how much money I've got. I don't know if I can afford to upgrade everything I want to upgrade. Upgrade. Need to go to the well. Oh, I think if you just fell in there like I wanted you to. You look really badass. Badass. Get a fish. Get another fish. Oh, fairy. Glowing rock. Quiet, everyone. Shh. Icky frogs there as well. Don't know if I need more of them, but as we've learned, they're hard to acquire. There we go, fairies. Sticky. Sticker. Frogs of sticky nature. Grab all this stuff. Give me the stuff. Alright. Link. Breaking my balls here, Link. Oh, I've got the sticky lizzies. Yes, that one just ran to me. It's like, I'd love to be in Link's pocket. What a lovely place to be. Right. Only losers take the ladder. Winners. Like our Linko. Go through the floor. Like Dirty Link. He goes through the floor. I think the next randomizer I do, if I can fit that name in, I'm going to call him Dirty Link. I don't know why. Dirty. Right, speaking of dirty, look at that. Oh, I've not got anywhere close to the rupees that I need. Well, to upgrade the stealth mask. I mean, I've got enough to fully max out the stealth stuff. It's just money. Just money at this point. I need the warm Saflina as well. I think I wrote that down. Yeah. But I've accidentally rubbed out how many I need. It's gonna be 9. Ah, it's fine. Right. So now I've got to do a bit of rupee gathering. I mean, first thing I should do is cook and sell. You know, I'm a chef. That is how I make my money in real life, so I'll transport it into the game. God, I thought I said Neil then, as I was talking about me being a chef. Donkey. I mean, even though I need money, if he's got some I could really use, nah, I would still buy it. Might sell that. Wow. I mean, it seems right to sell the stealth stuff to upgrade my stealth gear. I mean, surely that's the way to go, is stealth gear. I don't really want to sell stuff that's actually worth money. I mean, this glow stuff, I've made that solely for the heroes. Wow. A seafood paella. Kind of want to keep that just in case I need it for a quest or something. Like, it seems useful. Yeah, it's like it's something out of the ordinary. Right, well, raw prime meat. We know that's worth a fair bit. I'll do a bunch of just normal meat. We'll just get rid of a load of these bright caps as well. What's other good ways of making money, Mike? Like, fairly quick, but not like, you know, it doesn't have to be like instant. I got a lot of chill shrooms. Sell some chill shrooms if I just cook a load of them. Just like I'm doing here with the bright ones. Just waiting for it to be like... Exactly. Quite difficult to get money off in the same food and crap. Yeah, I remember in Breath of the Wild there's like the snowballing minigame. Once you perfected it, it was like so fast to make all the money that you need. So... sell them. Oh, 36 isn't as much as I was hoping for, but it's fine.
Wow! Yay!
I mean, I look at my quests, like, you know, I mean, I don't know which ones are going to give me money, but I do want to, like, knock out some quests.
Wow!
Let's just see what 5 of these do. Chili mushroom skewer. That's 36 as well. I'll make a few of them. I'm not that far off. I mean, I've used up a fair few of my sort of, yeah, the resources that are just here to be sold. I mean, I can't imagine it's being worth much, but I will just check. It's a bit of experimenting. So the one with the golden apple was 36. I mean, 5 apples for 27. That's actually not bad, I don't think.
Wow! Yay!
So that's like 270 rupees for 50 apples. And at that orchard place, I can get so many. Whoa, what was that noise then? Was that the dog? Bloody hell, dog. Steady on. I do like to use the apples just for, like, the, as I say, just those small bits of healing, but... I think people forget to look at things like this. Like, 5 apples for 27 doesn't sound like much when you realise the amount of apples you can get. Let's play some MMO game called Dofus back in the day, and I leveled up so fast because I had this thing where if there was like enemies that had like been alive for a long time, they were worth more XP than if they're just freshly spawned. So because of that, I'd fight the weaker ones that had like the big bonuses, and I used to like, power level so fast compared to other people. So like, people just forget. Gotta be strategic. So, was this 27 rupees? That's multiples of 9. I'm good at my 9 times table. So that helps. Alright. Well, we'll sell a few more. And then we can just fully upgrade stealth gear. That'd be nice. That's a good goal for today. Oh, if I could use something like that, like in elixir. What stuff can I use for elixirs? I want to... Can I make something with a bright bloom seed? I'll have to do 4 of that, and I have to mix it with a monster part. Let's say I like stone. No. Worth a shot, 'cause I got so many of those seeds. Or, let me just try one more time. Good for elixirs. What about if I mix it with some of these as well? Hasty elixir. That was a frog, a light thing, and 3 bright blooms. Let's see how much that goes for. Can't imagine it's very much. Oh, 41?
Wow!
Hold on, I can't want to see. So that gives me 420. Which is, yeah, obviously nice. It's a dirty number. So what about if I do just that and the frog? Who are you? Tireless frog. But just do them. So the bright bloom seed actually subtracts from it. Oops. That's a bit weird though. That is clearly the better item, and yet that is better.
Yay!
Yay, indeed. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but that's fine. So wait, let's think about this. What is an animal I've got a lot of? Could do glowing cavefish, because I do get a fair few of them. And the bright-eyed crab, I get a few of them. On the crickets. I mean, the frog I've just got a lot of, full stop. And then a monster part. Goblin horn. And then just add a bunch of bright bloom seeds to make it more expensive. No. So what was the problem though? Was it the monster part? A white choo-choo jelly? No, I don't. The frog. Has it got to be like an actual sort of like... I mean, the thing is like that even says you can stew it with critters to make elixirs. So a frog, and then there's Alphos Talon. Right, yeah. So let's do Talon. Frog. Bright bloom. Okay, so that does work. So I guess it's just got to be a certain monster part. I get it. It says there, cook with a critter to make an elixir. Let's just try that. Okay, so some of them do work. Let's see how much money they give.
Sa sa.
Get rid of that. I mean, not worth a fat lot, but I guess they're worth enough.
Wow.
In the grand scheme of things, I think it's just going to be easier for me to pick an absolute ton of apples.
Yay.
Right. I'm just going to make a few more apple things, and then we'll sell them, and then we'll go and upgrade all our gear. It's very exciting. I mean, as I say, 27 rupees each. That's worth just over 5 rupees per apple doing this. That'll do for now. Beetle.
Sa.
I mean, apples were 3 each to begin with. So it's sort of like, I mean, we are increasing value. It's not actually by as much as I thought. I guess it's still probably like a 66% increase or so. Right, let's go back. Let's go and get full stealth gear. I like just being able to have the option to stealth as and when I need to. And if this gives me like a really cool bonus for having all the pieces equipped, then I'll be absolutely delighted. Ah, boom! Smell me from a mile away, can ya? Happy days. That's a second full gear we've got. It's a shame it's only 16 defense each, but I get it. I wonder what the full bonus is though, I'm so curious. I don't remember what it was in Breath of the Wild. No memory of it. I mean, yeah, they are at maximum level, so that's good. But I thought she was going to eat me then. She was like, ah. Noms. I like them strong. Dirty Great Fairy Caser. Right, so here we go. Our night speed up. That's what I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I was hoping it'd be something like really cool, like, oh, you turn invisible when you crouch. Like in Skyrim. Oh god, what a game that is. I think that might be second best game ever. Maybe, I don't know. Can't be convinced otherwise that Minecraft isn't the best game ever made. I'm sure of that. Skyrim, I probably could be convinced it's not the second, but got a feeling. I mean, so that's stealth gear done, that's nice. At least we've got that as a option. And we're done with the sneaky river snails. I'm so happy about that. Of course, there's probably some other stuff that requires sneaky river snails. So, gut instinct tells me I want to do the snow quill maybe next. Out of the ones that we've got at least. But I don't know if it'd be necessary. I really want upgraded climbing gear, but I don't know where the other climbing gear is. Same with Barbarian, and obviously I'm going to have to start fighting friggin' Lionels. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Really don't know if it's worth me upgrading like these one-offs. No worries, Mike. Sort by set. So I might just work on snow quills because I've got the full set. So I know I wrote this down last time, I'm going to have to write it down again. So currently I just need warm Saflina, I need 9. And a total of 150 rupees, which I've currently got, so... I need climbing gear, man. I can't remember where I got that one. I can't remember if I found it underground, or if I found it in a shrine. I remember in Thingy, Breath of the Wild, I'm pretty sure that was in a shrine. I think that one I can just literally go to him and talk to him, can't I? Might net me some rupees or something. So climbing gear. Barbarian gear. Where'd they get the barbarian gear? Is that in shrine as well? I just need to look at doing some shrines. What else do I need to do? I need to go to Ulma. Let's see if we've got any more crop growing. Wonder how much money I can make out of a dish that's 5 hearty radishes. Wonder what I would do. Probably give you like infinite health or something. I expect it to be like ridiculously powerful. Right, I need to go down here. Truth. There you go, £20. About the equivalent of 4 apple. Cooked. Oh my god, I thought his name was Arson then. But what a name that is, Arson. Right, what were you? What did you represent?
Oh.
It's fine. I'll tell you what I do want to do as well. I don't think it's going to be worth that much, but since I'm here, might as well do the well, cash in more for the well quest. It's going to give me 10 rupees for every well I discover. I know I've cashed in fairly recently, so I think I'm going to get many, maybe like 20 rupees or so, but I'm low on the route, man. There she is. Yeah, 2 of them. Something. Can I use my tool to search for wells? Interesting. Right, I want to go to... Yeah. I need to speak to Oma. Umma. Get my darn radishes. Need some radish. Radish. Right. Oh yes, 2 delicious radishes. So how many have I got now? I've got 4. So if I let her grow 2 more for me, I can cook 5. See what that does. And then I'll still have 1 just in case. I'll still get her to grow more. If I switch to carrots or whatever, she'll probably grow more carrots. Don't know how much I'll be worth though. I like that though. I like the fact I can farm these things. I have to just keep on looking out for them. Right, I am here. I'm listening. I want to go towards this marker that I set down. And also, I think you can come back now. Was that a shrine that I found there? Can't see. I've no idea what it was. God, I vaguely remember this area in the first game. Shrines or anything? Doesn't look like it. You're over here. Ah, there's your shrine. Good. Go and give me some barbarian armor, the climbing armor. Oh, there's a thingy down there I ain't even been to yet. Stable. Do a quest there. I need to do these stable quests as well. I'm quite interested in them because I get the froggy armor, the froggy gear. I want to be a frog. So it makes me think this shrine is probably not going to give me any armor or anything. I think that shrine's solely there for me to warp to the stable faster. Oh no. I ain't had a thunderstorm in ages. Totally forgot that existed. So I need to just unequip everything. Or at least just equip some that won't shot me. Is almost everything. Yes, banana, 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 mighty bananas. Right, I would like a nice fun shrine, please. That'll make me feel good about myself when I complete it. Oh, building bridges, that sounds fun. I've done this though, I've built a bridge earlier, if you remember. Okay, there's a ladder there, good. Right, so how far will this go? Thing is, like, building these bridges, there's no slack on them. With Link dressed like this, definitely looks like Ninja Warrior. How do I get slack on these bridges? That's the question. Like, I wish it would let me, like, just fold the bridge over. There we go. That's what he needs, that slack. Also, I'm trying to look for the chest as well as I do all this. Right, what are you? Okay, I think I see what I've got to do. Yes. Let's try this. Use that as a little weight, little counterbalance. Yeah. Science. And yes. There's old Chester. I mean, how's this gonna work? Something like this? Yeah. That's very nice. I'm very glad to get that. It's a good, good reward. Zonite, please. There we go. That went well. That was a good little shrine. Not too difficult at all. Achievable. Made me feel good about myself. Yes. So we can check out his stable, see what's there. Could even get Rose out. Rose the horse. Gold horse Rose. Where exactly I can ride Rose to, I don't know. Right, where is this stable? On my map. That's right down there. That's why I couldn't see it, because I thought it was like further away. Oh, I thought there was some fruit on there. Lakeside Stable. This Lakeside Stable. Right, well, first thing I want to do, say hello to the dog. Hello, dog. And yeah, let's check out the well. See what's in here. Random apple. Who's been throwing apples down the well? Who killed someone with an apple and was like, I need to dispose of this apple? Oh, it's one of those lizards, isn't it? One of the ones that I haven't discovered yet. Naughty lizards. For a brief moment there, I thought I said naughty lizard. Naughty. It's a naughty lizard. I can be in my sneaking gear. Yes. Right, I want rock sledge. Got some topaz. Topaz. Can you get emeralds in this? I can't remember. Have I got an emerald before? Oh, I can't get emeralds. It's my favourite gemstone. Oh, sapphires as well. It's everyone's favourite gemstone. I think mine's emeralds because of Sonic. I did get a little emerald once. Well, like a real emerald. But it looked like a real emerald. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Oh my god, let's see so I can buy an emerald. House emerald. It's my birthstone as well, so that's my other excuse. It depends who I talk to. If I talk to some geeks, which, no offense to the people I know, is probably most people I know. Then I'm like, hey, it's from Sonic. If I'm talking to someone that's gonna really judge me, I'm like, yeah, it's my birthstone, so I like it. I'm as geek as they come, just in case anyone's like questioning what I say. Right, we ain't done one of these in a bit, I feel. Very glad to do this. I like doing the sign guy. So it's a bit wonky, which is a bit concerning. Oh my god, what's that noise? The heck was that noise then? Yeah! That just straight up fit in there. That wheel's in the way. Right, I'll just fit these in for some support, some stability. I mean, this would be good actually. He gives me like £20 normally for helping him. Yes. Hello, Mike. I did a shrine while you were gone, the bridge building shrine. There we go, £20. Stormy meatballs. Right, that's that dealt with. Oh. Right, what have you got, B? Oh, he's got sticky frogs, but I'm paying 40 rupees. I can get them. I haven't got any thunderwing butterflies. Nah, it's alright. If I want to sell... Nah. Not yet. Anyone have a quest? Just you? You can't catch a break, try being a chef. I was deep in thought. Monsters. There are 3 caves that appeared around here after the upheaval. One is near Quarter Lake, Rutile Lake, and Calora Lake. Huge deposit of Lumenstone can be mined in those caves. Yes. We'll do that. Let's register this stable. Wait, what? What were we saying?
Yo.
I didn't think you could say anything important, so I was skipping through it. Pony point.
Ha. Oh.
I would quite like, see what my reward. I think it was just another horse, wasn't it? I suppose see what my next one is, though.
Ha. Oh.
Knight's saddle and bridle, nice. Right, where's our friend? Our Rito friend? I'll deal with you soon, Korok. I'm looking for our Rito friend. It's supposed to be at every stable, isn't it? Well, this is a brand new stable, so he should be here. Oh, doesn't he like to get his wings wet? Is that what it is? Banana. Is he like not at this stable or anything? Still no, so I don't have to keep looking, let me know. Sometimes he's a little bit outside it, maybe he's here. God, what's that? Looks like bunch of Don fans. Tomato. Oh, it's like he's here. Is he at this stable, Mike? I just like missed him. I don't believe I saw anyone on here when I came here. But just to make sure. And they see him. Well, I want to go and... Yeah, the bird guy. In the meantime, I'm going over here. I better equip this. So on the roof. I didn't see him on the roof. But I didn't like properly look. I saw someone over here, so I was wondering if he was over here. I mean, the temptation is to steal all that, but I'm not that kind of person. Yeah. The Don Dons, they are Don fans. Sanctuary for Don Dons. Just be gentle. Well, look intimidating. No, I'm not going to do it. Can I ride them? I mean, it was hinted. No. Oh, I'm gonna grab these banana. Let's fly back and see if we can find Rito on the roof. 12. Yeah. I'll try and do like 12 climbs before jumping up when I've got the froggy thing on. Let's have another look. So I did not go on the roof, but did like glance and I couldn't see him. But let's have a look. Oh, it's not around here. This is like, it's a room on the chimney, whatever you want to call it. My God. I don't know, maybe he comes by later or something. I just assumed he was at all the stables, but apparently not. Maybe I have to do all the others first and then he appears. Right then, where's your friend? I mean, I'm not going to use, like, because I like to hoard all my stuff, I'm not going to use the cart and stick like a steering stick on it and that. I'm just going to take him manually. Sure, it'll be fine. Oh, is that over there? Oh, what is that? It's very interesting. Is that a Lizalfos? An electric one? Generating that? I need to reach my friend. Yes. 2 seed. I want to attach something to it. I want to attach like a fang. I haven't done that yet. Oh, it didn't do much damage. Oh, he's all electrified. No. Yeah, what then? To complete this game. Ha. Yeah. Right, where's my bow you made me drop? There he is. Very dare you, by the way. Look how even the enemies make like a little camp. Right. Let's go on this. Oops. It's come right from the sky world. I wonder. Haven't I done anything in the sky for a while? Oh, is that island? Let's try and figure out what that island was. Okay, go in the thundercloud. Wonder what's there. Probably die. But I am too curious. Oh, there is something up there. There's an island up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it though. What I do need to do actually. I want to... So that's how I can get the wells. Gotta be a shrine of light up there. Oh, is that a Gliok? Oh, barely got on there. Something tells me I'm probably not going to be able to get onto this island from up here. How would I? Do you know what, let's go here. We can find something. We'll end stream soon. I do want to have a little look around though. See what I can find. Oh, could I have ascended? That's literally just occurred to me. Right, which way do I want to go if I'm going to try this? Yeah, the storm's over there. I'm wondering though if I can use like a contraption. Let's have a little look. Alright, anything up here? Is it just broken stuff? I mean, there's platforms. Springy. Oops. That's what I wanted. Right. I'm gonna work to actually try and build something. Right, can I move this into a better position from here? No. That's fine. Right, I don't want to use a rocket. I do want to use a rocket, but not yet. But I've already got it out now, so I'm going to have to, I think. Oh, somehow we're drifting. The wind is drifting us. Can I... I don't know what to use. Maybe this will work with the Royal Claymore, I'm not sure. That'll work too. Is this working? Right, we're sort of like hovering in the middle of like a shrine thing. I think so. Something slow. I don't know how long I can do this for. I don't want to... Will it work if I... Oh, it does work. Oh god, it's about to expire. Right, will that have been enough for us to land on this island in here? I mean, I'm assuming that once I get close to it, it'll probably be like, you can't land here yet. And it'll kick me off. But we'll try. It said there's a shrine on there, so... Let's see if we can get the shrine. I mean, we're way higher up this time. Stamina might play a part in this though. Go on game, let me get on the Thunder Island. I mean, we're well in the middle of it. Where is this island? I feel as though it's probably still covered in That it there. But there's some of it. Should definitely land on there for now. Got the head isles. Electric choo-choo. Thanks. Yeah, I was about to say I better change weapon. And bow. And I can't see. My glow gear gonna be useful here maybe. Just to help penetrate the fog. Right, don't know where I'm going. But I'm just gonna follow the sensor. Oh, there's enemies down there. On a tree. Oh, I can't see a thing, man. This might call more for Froggy than anything else. And below here. What's this? Oh, this is a I'm not convinced that it's one of those things that will launch me off, but let's actually see it. Is that it? Does it like it actually? Oh, it's going to be shocked that. Ah, so that's what launches me. Oh, as well as butterflies. No, don't want to do that. So this is where those electric butterflies live. Need to get a picture. If you heard my computer make noise, that means my video rendered. I can upload tomorrow. Fantastic. Where I need to go is actually down below. I'd say, is this even switched on? I can't tell. Yeah. Shock emitter. Oh, I can't even use the map to get around, man. Oh, this is scary. I don't want to go down too far though, that's the thing. So what if I can't get back up? Oh, here we go, this is something. Oh, there's all lights in here. Oh no. Don't eat my stuff. There we go. Neil finds a way. Oh, this lets me see a bit better actually. Mighty sword. Sure. Oh, we better just, this is how we're gonna play, this is how we're gonna do it. There's another one there. I mean, if this leads to the shrine, I'll be absolutely delighted. Right, what else did you drop? Oh, you're gonna intimidate me that easy. It could possibly lead to a shrine. I'm hopeful it does. Oh, it's hard to bite stuff when you can't see him, isn't it? Mighty sword. Oh, I can always make another windy thing. Oh, it sent me to a treasure. Oh, big battery. That's actually really nice to get. But my dream did not come true. It didn't lead me to the shrine. It is further down. We knew that though. Oh, so... we're just gonna have to, like... just gotta try and fall off the edge. So here. I mean, it's definitely that bit further down. Let's just go up to these enemies, because we know that's safe ground then. Might as well to put my sneaky back on. See if I can get a little sneak strike off or something. Although I'd rather do it than not on the edge. Yeah. Are you different? I mean, a bit concerned that he's going to knock him off the edge anyway. Still that way. There is a thing here. Maybe we need to travel across this. I'm willing to construct something. Oh, you're in for it now, son. Yeah, it's just a textbook dismantling there. Ah, yes, I was hoping there'd be some fans or something here. Right, let's just move what we've got to here. You know what I might actually have to do? That might be really useful, especially if I'm just like constructing something here. God, that's like barely useful. It's enough. Oh, it's not even there. I want to construct it. It's there, isn't it? Fine. It's fine. I think it would be better construct it over here, though I might be able to. Oh, if it could just stay there. I need to try and make it so the fans like just barely either side. God, God, this is so dangerous right now. Of the rails, so it's like fitting snugly, just to help with stability a bit. Oh, it's so close. Not quite centered, but oh, somehow it's working. Oh, somehow. Right, you're going nowhere. You're like my prize creation. I can't. Oh god, it's so well made, it's actually stuck. Oh, which way to the shrine now? Back this way. I don't know if I just wasted my time doing that. What's over here? More fans. I can sort of jiggle it about. My fan platform, don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. God, I don't like this. I don't know where. If I do this, is it going to tell me it's lower down? I'm not convinced it is lower down. It's like nothing there. It's a flux construct. I can't fight a flux constructor. I can't see what's in front of me. Oh no! Rip. I guess this is the easier way of making it. Nearby up above. Can I put oh no, it's a skull there. That's where we got nearby up above. Oh, was it where the flux construct is? Gut instinct says no though. But maybe it would make sense. I don't know, maybe I do need to go to that flux construct. Try and pay attention again where it says nearby. It's like right there. Let's take that off. Up there. Tell you what. Spring. Well, I got Froggy still on, so I'm probably going to need it. Do I have any slip resistance potions? If I do, that'd be a good time. I don't. Technically I'm out of the water here, so I might be alright. It's a bit great if I can get this shrine. Just because, like, I don't know if this is, like, supposed to be somewhere later on we come to do a dungeon. Okay, now we're getting wet. Now it says down below. Oh, is this where we just were? Oh my god, I don't know how to get this shrine. Let's just test a few things. I'm going to pinpoint the exact location of it on the map. Yeah, it's about there on the map. It's just finding how to get there. I really enjoyed this stream, but I feel like this mystery is like the most compelling thing to me all stream. should have left a marker there, but I don't think. I mean, can I ascend via? Yeah, might leave a marker here. I know I can't. Yeah, I've got no more. So I could collect the lake one. Got the lake one, the farm one. I don't remember where the other one is. Oh, is that it? We don't need that one. Right, there we go. Right, I can now fly with the knowledge that if I screw up, it's going to be okay. It's up above. It's inside the island then. That's what it must be. They are godsends, Mike. They're really, really useful. Right, what are you? Electric keys. Right, well, guess what? I'm not interested. So somehow I've got to be able to get inside the island. It's got to be inside there. We've gone underneath. It's telling us to go above. What does that mean? I need to figure out what that means. I mean, the funny thing is that I want the shrine so I can walk back here, but I've just put my medallion down. That's horrible. Like, this would have been sorted by now. If it wasn't for the fact I can't see. Right, that's the light cave. Near impossible to find later game. No, he said near impossible. Do you mean I just flat out can't do it until I've done something in the game? Or is it actually like I could do it? Or do I have to unlock something in order to be able to get this shrine? Still makes it difficult. Okay. Oh, I found it. Not really. But now that I know it's like nearly impossible, it kind of makes me want to try. Yeah, what's that? Something going on in there. I mean, that's the shrine in there. So we found basically a window to it. I don't have any footing. Right, let's walk back up because I don't know where I'm going to land. But it's definitely in there then. Definitely in there. We just got to figure out how to get there. I wonder if there's somewhere I can go underneath and ascend up. I do want to sort of like continue just looking around the outskirts for any kind of entrance. Okay, so there's the window to it. So it is sort of north. Didn't get my stamina refill, did I? Ah! Right, there's a rail, but it just goes under it. Alright. I might have figured it out. The best idea I've had so far. And all my preparation will actually come into really good use if this is how you're supposed to do it. So, just take a moment. Ah, it's the big boy. Don't really want to fight him. I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure. Right, good. This is where I wanted to be, though. I think. Do I want to be here? Let's find out. Get this ready. Let's see. I don't know if this will. No. Is this it? Respect is earned. Yes. Oh, I could have told me it's another naked one though. I wouldn't have bothered. Short circuit. We've got stick, big stick, little stick. Hey, you. Yes. Constructs. Right, we need to get all the shock through it then. So dealt serious damage. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ow. Oh. Oh, that's not fair. Wait. There we go. Give me all your stuff. Oh, all of you, stop hitting me. Oh, there's something up there. I thought I had arrows. There's one down here, isn't there? Oh my god, I forgot how to just do everything right now. Oh, Nelly. Oh, sugar, I don't have the, Go and shoot at me. Yeah. Yes. See, give me my damn clothes. Nice, well-deserved victory there. I do say so myself. I was up for anything up there I could have ascended to. Oh, that's good. I love it when people say, like, yeah, oh, this is like nearly impossible, because it makes you like really determined to try and solve it then. That's very nice. Love a good challenge. But like one that like I like thinking challenges. I don't necessarily like, oh, you gotta beat this boss without using like any weapons or whatever. It's like, no, the game's designed to use weapons. So absolutely delighted. At least now I can see if there actually was a an actual way of getting there. It just feels like I could have like just walked there or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You can reveal now, Mike. Like, is there actually like an entrance to get in here, or do you have to like ascend up? It doesn't look like there's like a way out without ascension, so maybe that's the case. think it's just a send. Nice. That's what I want to hear. Well done, Neil. Alright, and that's going to be the end of stream for tonight. I'll thank everyone for coming. Mike, thank you for being in chat. I know there was lurkers. Appreciate you all being there. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time. I will continue playing. What I do, I don't know. But we'll see. Just doing a lovely save. There we go. Lovely save. So, there we go. Thanks everybody. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 8 PM UK time. Bye.